Hello Asian gents, Ro here, and welcome to NOandROfilms. Today we're going to be continuing our motion tutorials, and let's just jump right in. And I do suggest you check out the previous tutorials. Previous tutorial we did cover how to upload, and I covered some more of the features regarding in motion. So we're going to jump right in, and in the previous tutorial I did fail to teach you guys how to save your project, just in case you want to save and quit it. But as soon as if you hit X, a message will pop up saying, do you want to save, and you can go through there. But also, to go before when you're first creating your first project, you want to go to file, save as. So it's at the very top, file, save as, and then it will show you how much memory it's going to take. Most time if you have a very big project, for us it's just a cheesecake on the screen, so it's going to be only 2.3 megabytes. So I'm going to save mine straight to my desktop. You can actually choose exactly where you want to save it by with this drop down window, and I'm going to name mine motion 5 motion 5T, and I think that's gonna be good. I just hit save and it'll save it straight to my desktop. Now that we got that out of the way, I wanted to continue guys and show you guys some more of the features regarding motion. That way it'd be a little bit easier to later on explain what I'm doing and through the tutorials as you guys are watching. But let's just drop right in. As soon as you say we have nothing selected, here we are. This is gonna be your main. And down here is are going to be your main basically pointers, your adjusters. You know, they're very all self-explanatory pretty much, but the main one you're going to end up using is transform. So right now we're going to just work on transform, and don't worry about these here. These are very simple. Some of these have to do with 3D, like this one here has to do with 3D. Like when you make the image 3D, or we make images 3D. For now, we're just going to do 2D. I'm going to focus on 2D, nothing too fancy at the moment. But as you can see, you have this here, you have these here at the edges, and I'm going to show you what you want to do. Does is this here, right here, you can see that this simply adjusts. We can make it upside down cheesecake. That looks pretty awesome. And then also you, excuse me. You can adjust the circle here. This is basically for accuracy. You see it turns a little bit slower. Go outside, it goes really slow. Now we go inside. You can go just crazy. And I'm hoping I'm not making anybody dizzy here. So we're gonna just leave it right here centered. I think that's centered. And we can also adjust the size of it however we want. This is a lot more free, unlike iMovie. So yeah, here we are. We could just basically place this however we want. I'm gonna place it, I like it centered, so I'm gonna just try to keep it as centered as I can. Put it right here, right in the center, and I believe that is right in the center there. So yeah, once you import any video or footage, you can adjust its basically qualities. So I'm gonna show you. As you can see, we're currently in the file browser on the left hand side here. There's library, and we're gonna go to inspector. Now you also have inspector on right here. There's also inspector. It's called the hood, and you can click on it and it'll show you some of the main things, like some very basic items. But if you go to the inspector personally and go to properties, there's a lot more here, and there's this, so you don't really need to worry about this window. This window is for like later on. But what you want to do is, like I said, and we're previously in the file browser, you go to the inspector, and now you have all these features regarding this one image. Once you import it into Motion 5, it gives you all these options and what you can do with it, like basically the rotation, the turns, which we can adjust through here. Behaviors, it doesn't have any at the moment because it is only an image. It's not like it has a lot of behaviors is for like animations. Filters is really, it does not have any either, and the image is like the drop zone. So as you can see, these are just the simple basically anything you can basically adjust through here regarding of the image properties. So like the opacity, that's really common. As you can see, it blends out and blends in. It's a very common one. In the blend mode, you even got drop shadow, which you can enable by checking this box, or this is actually four corner. The one I was talking about is like drop shadow, which we won't be able to exactly tell in here because we do have a completely black background at the moment. So, and then also you can crop the image here, just show, but we don't really need to have any cropping because you can actually crop it however you want doing this, or you can crop it by additional features, which you can crop it through any photo editing software. But for now, yeah, I'm really not gonna focus on cropping because that's just not something that people, I don't think you need to really know that right now, because you're gonna be probably dealing with the footage, or and then if you put in a video in here, it's going to be a little bit different. So I'm starting out with an image because it is the most basic, most simplest at the moment, and I don't want to just go in something completely crazy and off the wall and you guys just like completely lose me because I am talking maybe a little too fast. So that's why I'm hoping this is going to be a little bit just that's why I'm starting with a simple image. And I just showed you guys the inspector view. This is where you'll find your basically some of the editing functions that you can do, and the inspector really comes in handy when you're dealing with the animations. So that's basically what I want to show you guys in this tutorial is the inspector. I wanted you guys play around with this a little bit, see what I adjust. It's very self-explanatory through here, like transform the position, rotation, scale. You can see it scales it, and then you have the shear, anchor point, opacity, blend mode, and just like I said, they're all very self-explanatory. I just wanted to show you guys that, and be sure to add more images in here. And the next tutorial, we're gonna actually get into some animation, most likely, or we're mostly I want to get straight into the animation and show you guys what the cool things of motion, not just the simple basic controls, which the controls just come in as you begin to make your project basically. So that's the way we're going to be learning these tutorials. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Leave any comments, any questions, any next tutorial you want me to make next, just go ahead and comment, just say hi in the comment section below. Anything, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Later.
Life be the proof of your